Greetings, Commanders! This is a tradable level 40 piece of gear that has a Spirit Stone or Geist Stone in it. So if you're wondering how players with 3 max leadership commanders and all level 40 plus gear and 4 gems on each piece of gear do it, this is how. They have actual ships in their guild that are donating them the highest level items. They upgrade the gear with bots and melange, and then they add the Spirit Stones and Geist Stones that they farm on their own or that they get from Galactic Battle contests. So remember, when you go and compete in the world, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. When you go and compete in the Galactic Battle, the prize for winning isn't shown here, actually. Yeah, you only see the basic stuff here. But when the playoffs start, you can click on the rewards, and usually the winner gets 1 or 2 Geist Stones. The Geist Stones allow you to add a 3rd and 4th gem, which are incredibly expensive. You can get them on the weekend mobilization, but you have to spend $300 to $600 to get the amount of gold it takes. What am I doing wrong here? This one, okay. To get the Geist Stones. Usually it's 63,000 plus, which costs about $400 to $600 worth of what is it? Flan. It's just an incredible amount of farming and time and resources. It's just expensive. It's expensive to get. So that's how they do it. They basically have other ships feed them to them, you know? So if you have 80 ships and you only really need about 20 of them to be heavy PvPers in Galactic Battle, the other 40, I remember NYC or somebody a while back was forcing their players to give the Geist Stones to the big guys. And a lot of players were upset about it. But, I mean, and I was too. I'm like, oh, they earned it. You know, the Galactic Battle was still new. Geist Stones are still new. But now looking back on it, it's like, listen, these guys have $250,000 into their accounts. These stones are incredibly rare. They have 3 accounts that need 3 commanders that need 3 full sets of gear. I mean, what are you doing with your 60 million power arc? Give those guys the Geist Stones. That's the way it is now. It wasn't like that back then, but this is how they do it. So thank you to Gan, a member of NYC that gave this image to me. This is how they do it. So they'll just take a tradable piece of gear and then send it over through the auction house. So good luck trying to find one. You might be able to snipe one if you're real lucky. Usually they take account access and then they switch instantly almost. But that's how they do it. Then they bring it over, and then they recycle the item. Remember, when you recycle one of those items, you get back 80%. And, of course, I don't have the image here, but I'll put it up in the edit. And then, yeah, you get 80 back out of the 100 Geist Stone frags, which, you know, if you recycle 10 of them, you get 8 pieces back. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So that's the quick way to do it. I mean, I know that doesn't have a lot of it. It's not helpful for a lot of players, but if you were curious on how these big players do have 3 full sets of gear with 3 and 4 gems in it, that's how they do it with the help of the guilds with tradable pieces. But there's the proof. I don't know. This is more of a fun video. I've always known this, but I've never actually seen the item. So now there's the item. You've seen it. I've seen it. We can put this behind us. No one cares about Galactic Battle anymore. Let's talk about Peak Contest. Woo! This event is awesome. Are you still there? Hey, one more thing. It has come to my attention that a large amount of players that watch this channel are not on the Line community. Line is a social app. If you think you learn a lot from the YouTube channel, just wait until you get into the Line community. Go to the App Store and download Line, L-I-N-E. It's free to use. You make an account and add me personally, Melt AOW. Check in the description below, and I will personally invite you into whatever Ark of War channel is appropriate for you. And don't stop there. Get your guild online. If you want to be successful at this game, you can't do it alone. Send out a guild mail all. Invite all your guildmates to join Line. Invite one of them to a chat. Invite a few more players. Next thing you know, you have a guild chat. Everyone needs a guild Line chat. Get on it. Go. Right now. Download Line. Seriously. Get at least like 3 or 4 members of your guild on it, and then it'll just grow naturally.